Welcome back to the SERS booth, day 4 at the SEMA Show. Aaron Schulenberg, Executive Director of SERS, and I'm joined by Peter MacGillivray with SEMA. Great show, great traffic, and Peter, I got to tell you, every year for the collision industry, it just gets better and better, doesn't it?
This is really exciting for us to see an idea come to life. We had worked on this years ago and discussed a collaboration and the opportunity that we thought was here. We could feel it, and it really has taken off. There really is just this wave of excitement and wonderful, wonderful support and business taking place at the SEMA Show among the collision industry. It's great to see.
You know, as you have, I've spent a lot of time visiting a lot of the exhibitors in this section, and it's great to hear, you know, we have members and exhibitors and sponsors of our program who are telling me that they beat not only like their show sales goals in the first day, but some of them told me that they beat their 2-month sales goals in the first day of the show. I mean, that's just, for me, that's certainly a proud feeling when we look at our connection with you all. It's got to be for you as well.
And that's how we define success. This is all about delivering value to exhibitors. It's about delivering value to the buyer attendees and everybody else. And so when you hear that type of feedback, that's the type of validation that you want to hear. To have this show a success in this category of the industry, it's just very gratifying. Nothing makes all of us, and I know I include you and us, because that's what we talk about, that's what we plan on, that's what we all work for, but until it happens, you kind of hold your breath. And we've all been breathing pretty easy since Tuesday. Now, everybody in the aisles and in their booths, they're out of breath. This is the 4th day. Why do we schedule this on the 4th day? We're wrung out. This is, I just feel like I've been following a marathon, and so
there's nothing like doing interviews and having conversations with Vegas voice on the 4th day of the show, you know.
So when did you start smoking?
Exactly. So, you know, for us, the education program is such a huge thing here, and it's been awesome for me and for all of our board and everybody involved to watch. You know, we went from hundreds in the first year of putting people through to now we're thousands of people running through that education each year. And I think your show management company actually had to put an extra registration table outside of the classes yesterday just to keep up with the pace of people scheduling on site. It's pretty neat.
Well, and you know, nothing is perfect, but when your biggest problems are related to too many people, too much attention, those are great problems to have. And I'm pleased that we've all been able to share in such wonderful obstacles. You know, our food vendors who've been doing this for how many years ran out of food yesterday. Because they didn't anticipate such a groundswell and so much support. We're able to, I shared a sandwich with a few of them. Everybody got fed, but it's really nice to see that this show and the exhibitors are doing so well.
So I certainly think we have a lot of fun ideas for how we progress forward going from here, and I know we're going to have to talk about how we fit in more of the collision industry, because I think we're going to just continue to see it growing.
And we do. We've got plans in place to accommodate that growth and to make the show accessible for anybody who's in business and who's qualified and wants to be here. We've got an obligation to find them a place here, because we don't want people to miss out. This is working, and we want to keep that access and that success rolling for years and years to come.
Well, on behalf of SERS and our membership and everybody who's come and said, I want to check out this collision section, I want to thank you and your staff and your show management, because I think it's really the people behind this show that make it such a special experience. We really appreciate all the work that you and your team go through to put on just the most world-class show we can be a part of.
Well, Aaron, I hope you know how our level of gratitude for you and all of your stakeholders. You've been a champion throughout this since day one, and it doesn't go unnoticed. And we appreciate it, and everybody who who's investing in this show, who's looking to improve their business, they're feeling the success and the investment that you've made. So thank you.
Thank you as well. So if you're watching this from home, make plans now. You want to be at the 2014 SEMA Show. It's going to be bigger and better than ever. Take care. We'll talk to you later from our booth.